Do I have to strip?
Where are you, Vinny?
Do I have to strip?
Yes, please.
Are we good?
Okay,
all right.
cool.
Hannah fucking Berner's in the building.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming here. One of our first guests.
Yes.
I'm so excited, so honored. What a privilege.
You're festive today, too.
Yeah.
I know. I wore a bow. I've never worn a bow. It's supposed to be trendy. Vinny, what do you think about bows?
I didn't know this trend. Is there a bow trend happening on Instagram or
it's
something?
kind of like bows
Really? Like the young girl, like...
It's a little creepy.
It is a little creepy, but I feel like it's like ironic because I'm like not that girly.
Yeah.
And I wore a bow.
No,
and
it's
you're
like that
who is she?
innocent, like pigtail type vibe.
Yeah,
you know?
like she's innocent, but then like part of my titties come out right now, so it's like you're confused by me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like to confuse people.
Is
Me
she
too.
12 or 24?
Me too.
Yeah.
Like I'm a nerd, but I have like a chest tattoo. So like it's like what the fuck is going on here? Is he a bad boy?
Let go,
but
let God.
But I'm a pussy. Yeah, it says let go,
Were
let
you
God.
sober when you got that?
Like, did I go sober?
Yeah.
I was going through something.
That was the
Okay.
last straw.
Let go, let God isn't just dedicated to alcohol.
Wait. It says let go, let God.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
that gay?
That's
It
like
says
a
no-
fuckboy version of like home is where the heart is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Live, laugh, love.
No, it's like the alcoholic version of it. Everyone thinks I'm an addict because of that.
Was it letting go of alcoholism?
No, it was just like letting go of whatever are your demons at the time.
Got
Yeah.
it.
And just like admitting that you have no control, and it's freeing like that instead of trying to control everything. But obviously you can see how that relates to alcoholics.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you're stressed out, you're like, I just gotta go in the bathroom, take my shirt off, and stare at my chest.
It's just like a reminder, a giant fucking reminder.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I wanted something across my chest, and then I guess it meant something to me, but I actually might start removing tattoos.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because, like, it's my whole chest, and, like, I picture myself being, like, a 60-year-old Italian dad.
Yes.
running around the pool, and it's like, let go, let God.
Like
You could have had worse shit on your chest, though.
That is true. And it's like a vibe. Like, girls like the tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
When they're all, even if they're bad tattoos, like, when
Or
there's enough of them, it kind of
When
like...
they're in shape, when the guy, you're
Yes.
in shape now.
Yeah.
I know.
So it's different.
Right. And I'm always, like, a month away from not being in shape.
Oh,
It is
really?
true.
You get fat
yeah.
that easily?
Yeah. I have, like, horrible metabolism.
Mm.
It is
Everything
like-
I do, I have to, like, starve myself for.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
I
like a
just
girl.
envision his tattoos like a Pinterest board because you have to like have a combination of a lot of different kinds to make it look cool. But
Yeah.
also the girls could be lying to you.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
so true. I lie to guys
But
all
why
the
would
time.
they?
I've never not lied to a man.
Oh, really? Ever in your life?
But I'll give out compliments real easy.
It's
in the
like when,
beginning
Yeah.
of
when a guy's
relationship.
like, you have the tightest pussy ever. It's like, that's not true. I mean, I'm just saying, I feel like
No,
he says it to
I
everyone.
have
can't
to
tell.
say, I don't think
Sorry.
any girl could actually say if she has a tight pussy or not, because like every guy tells you.
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Right.
And-
Can you feel it?
That
like
it's
if you
tight?
stuck something in there, would it feel tight?
Well,
Or
I know-
no?
It
Or it's like,
always-
this is going in so
It
easily.
always feels pretty tight. It's a small
It kind of
hole.
hurts. Oh, well, I have a problem with my vagina. My pelvic floor is not aligned, so I clinically have a tight vagina. But
Oh,
it
I
actually
heard about
hurts.
that.
Yeah,
Humble
it's
brag.
Humble
Not
brag.
it's clinically really
Yeah.
My
tight.
friend was like, I have a really small canal. It's
Yeah.
a problem.
On her first dates, she's like, I just want to tell you now I have a sickness.
Wait,
I
but
have
was
a-
that why you were a lesbian? Because you're like, I don't want to
No.
like have sex. It hurt.
You get
Um,
enough dick up in
When
there?
I started having sex, so it did really hurt. I had to go to physical therapy for it, which
I would love that.
What?
So
Can I
no,
be that
it's-
physical therapist?
literally.
Ah,
are male-
Sienna's here. Time to stretch her out.
No, literally, my physical therapy, it's 2 parts. So they finger me for like 30 minutes.
You're
I'm
kidding.
not even like,
You're
No, they
kidding.
don't.
I'm dead ass. So
Male or female?
I chose a female.
Male can
There
do
are
it?
male.
Wait,
yeah.
wait.
This
Where'd
is-
you find this on Craigslist?
No
I don't-
way.
my health insurance covered it and everything. Isn't that crazy?
Why don't you just finger yourself?
Because so basically it's like there's muscles in your canal and like
Yeah.
mine are really tight. In order to orgasm, you have to be able, sorry to be gross, but you have to be able to like
Don't
contract,
apologize.
like release and go back
Yeah.
in. But mine is like always like this. And so my canal's so built up that they need to massage out the knots in
You're
my
lying.
muscles.
Physical therapist.
Yes. Yes. And then the other
Finger
part,
you
yeah.
in an office.
On God.
I've
that's
never
my
heard
physical
about
therapy.
this
How
up,
long
'cause I
did
don't
you do
believe
this
her.
for?
Well, I did it for about 3 months.
She's like,
and
I do it every
then,
day.
And then I stopped doing it. I still need it though, because
You
it's
still-
all connected to your like hamstrings. Your
I got
pelvic floor is supposed to be like a bowl.
I got you.
Oh,
That's that's like with you know Pilates. They're always like, take your pelvic.
oh yeah, I love Pilates.
And I was like, pelvic sounds made up, and I don't
Mm.
know what it is.
I know what you mean. It's like, what is it?
They're
My
like,
vagina?
and use your pelvis up, forward, and I'm just like going like.
I never
Shakira.
understand tailbone and like put your tailbone. I'm like, what?
I don't know what's going on with my tailbone.
Yeah.
I never understand to like bring your belly button, like suck
Oh,
it,
yeah.
into your spine. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
I feel like you would do hot girl workouts. Like, do you ever go to Pilates?
I never did Pilates, but I do yoga,
You should
hot
do
yoga
Pilates.
and stuff.
Do you know what my shit is?
What?
Hip hop yoga. Y7.
Never
Have you
heard
done
of it.
Y7 yoga?
No.
I don't know if you can because you're pelvic floor, but you should try.
It's on like an app I have.
It's so fun. They play like Drake and like all this. Cause it's like yoga for people with ADHD.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm about to zone out, and then they start playing like Lil Wayne, and you get
Okay.
like pumped up.
And you're like in the same poses and everything.
Yeah, and you do like little abs and stuff in between. Look at me promoting.
Wait,
Do
Western
a little
shout
yoga in
out.
between, but most of it is just
Wait, it's
partying.
And then
Yoga?
someone
To-
fingers
to,
you.
to
It's so
Drake,
weird.
and then you're getting
So
fingered.
you do like warrior, but it's like.
Yeah, but you're doing it like to a beat.
That's
and
crazy.
Stuff. It's kind of
Have
cool.
you gone to 305 Fitness?
Oh, is that the dance thing?
Yeah.
I don't
It's too
fuck
much.
with
It's too much.
I can't take it seriously.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
start
yeah.
What is it, like
laughing.
Zumba?
I'll start I
so
do
dumb.
like having someone yell at me though, because I cannot be held accountable.
I
on
can't
my
work
own.
out on my own. I can't.
No, I'm on my
That's
phone
what a boyfriend
stretching.
is for.
Yeah. Oh,
You know.
he's like, get down, give me 20.
Yeah.
We had too much pizza.
I didn't
last
mean
night."
working out, just in general, just
Yeah, in
part of
gen-
your day. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell if a vagina is like tight or not. Like I don't know.
Well, that could
Like
be a
you
thing.
can tell if it is, you can tell. But if it's not, like they all kind of feel the same at a certain
Well,
point.
it depends. So like usually like a vagina will start to expand the more that the dick is in it. You know what I mean? But my vagina will just kind of stay. If that.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
I felt that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you're not. You haven't been focusing on how women are feeling.
Yes, I do.
You just
Yes,
talking about
I
how
do.
your dick felt the
Nah,
whole
nah.
time.
I'm a pleaser.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like a Scorpio thing, but I definitely
Oh, yeah,
want to make
Scorpios
sure.
are freaky.
Yeah, I want to make sure she's okay. And if
Oh
she's
God.
not, that sounds weird.
I feel like.
Are you okay? I do like a good "Are you okay?"
While
Are
you're
you
having
okay?
sex.
It's so
Yeah.
dramatic though. Like it's
Yeah.
like, calm down. Your shrimp dick did not.
No,
like, hurt
literally,
anyone.
No, like if we
Not
haven't
you,
spoken
but-
a while, like
Oh, you mean I thought you meant during.
No, no,
sex.
no, I mean
Be
during
like, Are you
sex.
okay? I'm
So
like,
you haven't spoken to a girl. You're having sex. You're like, oh, are you okay?
oh.
I give her a little. I give her a little bit of a.
Are you okay, baby?
No, like I'm like, you okay? You good? like I don't know. Like I just like if I'm not getting. I
But
don't know.
I-
It's,
that's
it's
why
not. It's not in a creepy way. It's like in
Yeah.
a I'm here with you type
Yeah.
of way.
You know, like
We're in this
she's crying,
together.
and you're like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, no, then I just get turned on. I don't get.
But I do know, like, I'll purposely make noises because I don't like it being quiet.
Oh,
for
I
too
hate
long.
it being quiet.
If
No.
it's quiet for too long, you just gotta let out a moan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
When
have to
I-
you have to get an Oscar
Do you
for that.
do you think guys should moan?
Don't overdo it.
Don't overdo, but yeah.
A guy
Yeah,
moaning
I don't
is
want them
weird.
silent.
I
That's
don't like
serial
when
killer.
they breathe too much in my ear. I'd rather make a noise. like
I mean, it's funny.
I hate when you're sitting with someone and like it's so quiet. You're conscious of the way your breath sounds.
Yeah. You're
Like,
like, oh, you have a
like-
joke kind of like that.
Oh yeah, I always. That's so
I can like
I
hear my
have-
deviated septum. Like
yeah.
I'm like, wait, do I always sound like this, or is it just so awkward right now?
I always say you know that the relationship is going badly when you start being aware of their breath. Like when you're like, are
Yeah.
you still fucking breathing? Like in and out and in and out. When does it end?
When does it end? I'd be having like full conversations during sex. Like if I
That's so
really like
funny.
somebody, this is weird, but if I really like somebody, like I will talk to you about your day,
Really?
like while I'm inside of
you'd
you.
be like, oh, would
Oh,
you?
because you're trying to be like, we're going slow. We're talking it out.
We're talking like this is not a rush.
Oh, like it's clinical.
Are you like trying not
clinical.
to come?
No.
Can you
no.
give an example?
No, like it'll probably turn into some kind of like power dynamic
yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing, like submissive, controlling type, like but like it'll like I'll have a full conversation.
Yeah.
Like we'll like communicate.
You're
It,
like,
it won't be some scripted like, does that feel good? Like that pussy's so good. Like it won't be like that. It'll be like, so tell me about your father. No, I'm kidding.
Like,
But
did you
it'll be
drink
like
water.
yeah, I don't know. It'll be like I like to like have conversations, you know.
You go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like one girl was telling me how she like wanted to like cook and clean for me.
Oh, okay.
And you like that?
So you're having like.
I guess I liked it.
You're having a little kind of
Role play.
Role play. A
Yes, exactly.
little.
That's
A little,
what I'm
but you're not
looking for.
putting on like a French accent. You're like still being. You're like, yes.
Does
you
this
like
feel
calamari.
good? Yeah. Would you like a croissant? No, I don't do that. But yeah, I like being vocal, but not moaning.
You don't moan at all.
No.
Even when you come.
No.
You don't let out.
I
any
let out a
sound.
little bit to give feedback that I'm having
you're
a good
coming?
having a good time, but never like when I watch porn and guys start moaning, I'm like, oh, stop.
That's
bro.
how I feel with a girl. So I'm like, I'm like,
Yeah, that's
oh God,
annoying
it's
too.
never been
Yeah,
that
you're
good.
like, she hates it.
No, that's annoying
They're
too.
overcompensating.
Yeah.
But I hate when a guy sounds like he like sneezed, like he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like he's holding in a sneeze.
Yeah.
It's a fine line of how
You could
the
actually
guy
get the
is
ick
supposed to
from
make
how
noise.
like everything could be great, and then he's like,
I
and
get the
you're
ick
Yeah.
from when they stand up and their butt's like weird. You know what I mean?
No.
You know, I once had sex with this old guy, and I've had sex with very few
Stop calling
men,
me
and this
old.
was exactly, it was Vinny, and his butt was so flat and weird that
Yeah.
his butt hair was coming out of his
Yeah.
asshole like a
where is
like
it
a
coming
weed.
from?
Yeah, it was so gross.
It is funny because I feel like the bottom of a girl's butt is so beautiful and hot, like when you just see the bottom of
Yeah.
their butt. But then with a guy, it's giving toddler. Like,
Yeah.
it's different.
You know what's weird when guys have like this like kangaroo pouch above their dick?
of hair.
Where are you seeing this?
Yeah, well,
I've seen it
The
in
gym?
like
oh, you
in-
mean like the upside down
in porn.
Like,
It almost looks like
triangle?
he has like a camel toe above his dick.
of
'Cause
hair?
It's like kind of fat.
No, of skin. It's like a
Oh.
fat went to. He has like a fupa.
Oh, I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
Above
it's
his
like the muffin
dick.
top above your dick.
Yeah, it's so weird.
You
No,
don't
that's
have
just
that.
I don't have that. Mine's
Okay.
flat.
During doggy, he could
It
just
goes-
rest it on you though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of
That's
comforting.
kind of cute.
Yeah.
I feel like
So-
you're dealing with like a new level of testosterone.
I am.
Are you okay?
I know.
Me?
I'm like, no, me, not you. I'm not trans.
Wait, who's the testosterone?
She's like she's having to hear about men
Oh.
having sex when like
Yeah,
she hasn't had to deal with it.
Oh,
Like,
I've had
right.
sex with like 5-6 guys
yeah, today.
humble
today.
brag.
Yeah, Vinny was
But you
like
live
6
around.
of
You're
them.
always with guys.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff, so
I'm
you hear
very-
bros talk and
about
shit
penis.
Like that.
Yeah. No, it's great. I really don't think that I love penis now.
Yeah.
It's different, but I like it a lot.
Same.
You know.
It's like
Have you ever been
sushi.
with a girl?
It's so funny.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
literally-
Before we started
Yeah.
rolling, we were talking about Sienna's bisexuality, and Hannah went. There was a. Hold on, let's save it.
Totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But I've never been with a girl.
Really?
Which is crazy.
Same.
You
'Cause
give
I was-
gay vibes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was an athlete.
Softball?
So not
Oh.
that gay.
Volleyball.
I was a tennis player.
Tennis.
But like all my best friends were gay.
Uh-huh.
And actually what I was gonna say is like we're both stand-up comedians and Vinny is our protege. And
Yep.
I feel like lesbians have really paved the way for straight women in comedy.
I
Because when
agree.
you're a straight woman in comedy, you care what the guys are thinking. You don't want to, like, you're just more scared.
Mhm.
Where I feel like lesbians aren't as scared. They don't give a shit and they could be more themselves and you have to be yourself on stage.
Yeah.
So I just, like, love lesbians in comedy. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Jessica Kirsten and
I
Judy
agree with that.
Gold and even, like, Chelsea Handler was my, like, I love Chelsea Handler and I feel like I give similar energy.
Mhm.
Is she gay?
Like, I don't know, but, like, we don't need a man.
No, I know it's because
You know?
like, you kind
She
of
just
like
popped up on my
you
ride.
allow yourself to like not be attractive in a way. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
all,
my God, thank you.
I-
you know
what
I
I'm
know
saying?
exact-
I'm fine if no guy wants to fuck me right now.
That
I
is-
just care about being funny.
That is so true. And I that's why I think I love lesbians.
Yeah.
Because I really take pride in not giving a fuck what guys think about me. But then as a result, it's like a confidence that guys like to be around, I think.
Oh,
and
yeah.
actually, I try to like tell girls more like, don't care so much. Because it's the energy you put out.
when I was a lesbian, I got the most attention of my life.
No, I'm married. I get so much attention.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm married, but it's the same thing. Like, I don't need a dude.
Yeah.
I enjoy having it. And it's a nice partnership.
Does like I know you talk like with your street stuff. You talk a lot about like sexual things and shit. Like, does he care, or does that affect the way you can talk about sexual things on stage and everything?
It's so funny because with comedy, it's all about like the
Context.
laugh. Like,
Yeah.
did you get the laugh?
Yeah.
It like doesn't matter what you said. If it was not funny, then it's like we could talk about it. But
Mhm.
like if
Right.
it's, even like the only thing is I'll ask about like there's one story I tell of him that like my perspective is definitely funnier and. Like, I joke that I thought he had a panic attack, and he jokes that he had a stomach ache, and I'm
During
like,
sex?
no,
Oh, just.
this was like during dinner once.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, can you stop telling people I have a panic attack? I did have a panic attack. And
Oh,
I'm like, oh
yeah.
yeah, you didn't have a panic attack. And I'm like, men will do anything. Like if they feel any
hide
emotion,
their,
like,
like,
anger,
emotion.
and like don't know what it
Yeah.
is. So we'll have some bit like, or he'll tell me a joke that he has about me, and he'll be like, "Are you upset about that?" I'm like, "If it's funny, it's funny."
Yeah.
I just don't like when you could tell when something's like you're kind of just being mean and it's not that
Yeah.
funny. Then
Yeah.
I'm like, no. But we're not there yet in our relationship.
I didn't even mean about him, just like talking about like asking people if they like spit or swallow.
No, yeah, that's all on the table. I mean, even my own parents, they like it. They just want me to be happy. Right. And I also think he was raised like Irish Catholic, and now he's more atheist. I don't know if he's atheist, but he's not like organized religion. And I think he had a lot of pressure growing up with like sex and religion, organized shit, that he's like, sex should not be something that's bad. Like we have to talk about it.
Yeah, I would never want to like be doing a podcast, or like part of my life is like being professionally like ratchet. Yeah. So it's like I wouldn't want to like stop doing that because, or like monitor what I'm saying because I have a girlfriend or something like that.
No, for sure. And
obviously not disrespecting her, being like, oh, I want to fuck these bitches, but telling a story or just
we stay respectful.
You know, stuff like that.
I'm not out here like flirting with people and shit. But it's like, I do think it's important for some of the conversations I'm having to be talked about with sex. Because I am also talking about awkward sex. Like, I'm talking about why sex is bad and like insecurities I have. And that's what I like doing with my stand-up. I'm not out here like, you know, like I'm not just saying it as a shock value. Like I have stuff. I mean, it's an odd form. It's an odd form.
Are there things
we're artists?
Are there things you would say doing stand-up that you wouldn't say like on a podcast?
No.
Okay.
I'm out here. I'm pretty raw.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had to like, as I've gotten more like people watching my shit, I've had to dial stuff down in terms of like personal life stuff or like saying people's names. Like, you don't realize when you first start out that people are listening. And I would like tell a funny story and someone would be like, how could you tell a story? So I'm more respectful of like protecting certain people in my life. But I'm otherwise pretty much will talk about anything.
Well, the crazy thing about Hannah, and I told you this, but I'll tell like the audience, is like, it's funny because you were a reality star, I guess. Can we say that?
Yes, you can say that.
But I never knew you as that. I solely knew you as a comic from just knowing of you and everything. And, you know, like I look up to her in a way because you put in the work to be a comic. Obviously, I talk to you about that all the time and all my comic friends that I want to do that. It's like a weird place for a reality star to go to open mics and be on stage every night. But you like put in the work so much that you like, it's almost like forgettable that you were doing that show. But you were on a fucking reality show. Yeah. And no one liked you.
I put a lot of I put a lot of effort into like the transition.
You know
from
hard people like that is so hard.
Well,
like being a stand-up is
I did
so
start
hard.
as like in comedy. I worked for
you
that
worked
company,
for
Betches.
Right? Yes.
And we worked together like 7 years ago.
Really?
Vinny was coming to the office. I was the little video producer. I was like 26. And I remember
they all used to sweat me when I went in there.
No, he came. We were like, and we like did a funny
Sienna
video.
was throwing up in the corner.
You were like,
it's like, oh my god, a dick! No.
I was like,
where's
its
grade? Pussy?
No, like Vinny was my whole like. I remember we had Thursdays in college at University of Wisconsin. We all sat down to watch Jersey Shore. Like it's. I appreciate. Like
pave the way.
I appreciate the icons that walk so I could run. But I never wanted to do. Not I didn't want to. It just I was never a goal. But to do reality TV, you have to be a personality, and you have to have a certain kind of stage presence. And I think I was just one of those people that I knew I wanted to entertain. I didn't know how. And I did 3 years. That's not that long.
But it's also not short.
I mean, I got an impact. Like I definitely like was known for a bit as that. And
that's not like one season of like Love is Blind.
It wasn't a flop. I had 2 like really strong seasons and 1 bad season. And I really think that like you have bad seasons and bad things happen to you because the universe literally is like, oh, this is not your path. Like I literally got chucked out of the reality TV world, and like I joke, but like stand-up comedy saved my life. Because I was dealing with stupid reality TV bullshit, and I'd go to like a comedy club in New York, and I'd be telling one of the comics what's going on, and they would laugh so hard. They'd be like, I do the same thing. Like, wait, they're mad because you did that? That's so stupid. And I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. Everyone's mad at me right now.
Because you were listening to the fucking producers.
Because I was listening to producers. I was trying to be a good
Rule
girl.
number 1, guys, don't listen to the producers.
Well, there's like this charming British guy, you know, and like I remember one season went so well when they kind of guided me, like have this conversation, have that conversation. So the next season I was like, okay, I just have to do that again. I just thought, okay, I'm helping you have a good show, and I never wanted to hurt anyone, or like I was really afraid of conflict, but I would like.
That's why I was like, wait, how are you like the villain? I don't get it.
I mean, they went.
Maybe they were just jealous of you.
They reached really far.
Oh, okay.
It was a really.
It's like, did you touch my toothbrush?
No,
the fuck? Get her out of here.
I didn't put take out the garbage.
Yeah,
like,
well,
it's
literally.
that kind of shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there was
yeah,
nothing heavy happened.
Right, like, you didn't fuck
it was
someone's
just
husband.
enough people in confessionals started to kind of turn on me.
And this is, for people that don't know, Summer House.
Summer House on Bravo. But also, like, when I started, I was 26, single. It was so fun.
Yeah.
And then, like, now I'm 32 with a husband, and he has his own, like, we have an adult situation going on. So I'm not, like, partying on the weekends in the Hamptons as much. But I do think bad shit that happened in reality TV gave me fucking fire under my ass to get on stage. Because the 15 minutes or 10 minutes I'd be on stage at night was the 10 minutes that I was not in my own head, stressed about reality TV bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I was able to, like, be myself. When I first started selling tickets headlining, I remember thinking, like, I don't know if all these people like me. I think they just kind of want to see what I'm up to. Mm-hmm. And it made me just be like, I have to get fucking good.
Right.
Because I want to get out of this the way I was perceived. You know how you feel dirty? Yeah. Like, you feel like people see you as something you're not. Yeah. Story of my life. Stand up is, like, as raw as it could be. Me alone with a mic. I'm like, I'd rather bomb and people be like, that was Hannah, she bombed, than people think I'm someone I'm not from an edit.
Yeah. How did you start, like, hitting open mics, or?
So I started, how did I really start? Okay. My first gig was Unorthodox. I started my podcast, Burning in Hell, which is now Berner Phone. But it was like, I talked about mental health with, like, comics and people, because I knew comics from working at Betches. I was, like, writing sketches and tweeting and shit. Yeah. And I had dated comics. Yeah. I'll put that out there too. So, like, when you're dating one, you learn a lot. And you learn the ropes, and they're funny, and you kind of see it. But I still never want to do stand-up. Caroline's reached out to me and said, do you want to do a live podcast taping? I said, sure. And then my friend was like, I dare you to take all your tweets and do, like, 10 minutes of stand-up. So I took some as premises. I took some as punchlines. I put it together. I told a story. First time I ever did stand-up was 10 minutes in front of a sold-out 300 people. And people
of the tweets.
Of, like, the tweets, like, I wrote it out. Yeah. Like, I remember being like, these are food jokes. These are, like, dating jokes. Like, because it's really my thoughts. Yeah.
Were you thinking of those tweets?
Yeah. Well, I loved, with Betches, we had to write tweets.
Yeah. Yo, so some of these tweets and memes are fire.
Dude.
Like, who the fuck is writing them?
It was literally like me and this other girl.
Really? I follow this one, like,
the
mask bitch. Yeah. And, like, everything they say is genius. I'm like, who is behind this?
So Emma Willman's a great comic. She hit me up and she was like, you know, these are stand-up bits. Like, some of these are bits.
Like one-liners.
Sure.
I had stand-ups that gave me guidance. So, like, I basically do the show, and I had some stand-ups that were there, and they were like, that was the best part of the show. Like, you clearly are natural with the mic. Yeah. But if you want to get good, like, you have to be in basements. You got to be in basements. You got to be in restaurants. You got to do all this stupid shit. Mm-hmm. And I kind of, sometimes, like, you don't work hard unless, like, you have a chip on your shoulder. And, like, reality TV gave me a chip on my shoulder. Yeah. And it gave me that, like, fire. Yeah. Because I wanted to prove something. Yeah. And I like that. I have some Scorpio in me, too. I have that energy where I'm, like, I love a comeback.
Nothing works like spite.
Nothing works like revenge and spite. Because I was like, oh, you guys, like, okay, you got me this one season, but I'm going to show who I really am. Like, as I do think at the end of the day, like, the cream rises to the top. Yeah. The light always gets shown. Like, even when bad things happen, keep your head up, because, like, just if you're authentic, authenticity will eventually show. But reality TV, they could get you.
Yeah, they can. You have no control over it. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on the finding ways to get on stage, because sometimes I just want to do that too. I told you I used to, like, host, like, Vinny and Friends, and I'd have, like, real comics come on stage, and I'd host them. But, like, even, like, Mike Tyson had, like, a comedy show, where, like, he would be performing in front of, like, a big screen, and he would just, like, tell a story, and then, like, things would happen on the screen behind him, and it was, like, a good show, you know.
He likes entertaining.
And then, like, you know, you never know, you could, like, start doing that, and then next thing you know, like, you crack a joke and turns into, like, oh, I don't need the monitor behind me. It's, like, kind of like training wheels. You know?
I do think comedy is a lot, and Sienna, tell me what you think, but I think it's a lot about being likable. Like, if you're on stage and you're likable and people can trust that, like, you're gonna handle the mic and be okay, they can calm down.
Right, but if you're not comfortable, then I feel like they're not comfortable.
Or at least
like
aware.
Owning the not comfortable.
Yes, right? Talk about that. Be like, like, I'll sometimes go on stage and I'm bloated. Like, I just had COD at the stand or something stupid, and I'll be like, I'll let you guys know right now, I'm bloated. I don't feel good. I'm uncomfortable. And then they're in it with you.
Yeah. It's kind of breaking that like fifth wall. You know what I mean? Where you're like kind of, okay, I'm going to build this joke with you. I feel
and
ugly.
me being vulnerable helps them be like, okay, we're all in it together.
Yeah.
You feel like a family for like that hour and a half.
But it's always that unknown right before. Because you know the A to C, but it's like the B part. It's like, I know that I have to get to that place that you just described, but I don't know if I'm going to get there. Are they going to like me? What kind of people? If I do say like, oh, this is crazy. What am I doing here? Like, being aware of it. Yeah. How are they going to respond to that? Yeah. The second they respond well, you're good. Yeah. But like your head, your demons are saying like, what if they don't respond well?
And even that's the thing. Like that's why stage time is so important.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
You go up and it does go bad, and then you learn, okay, how do we get out of that? And then sometimes you don't get out of it, and then you go, okay, well, I survived, and then you're less scared.
Yeah, it's just a numbers thing. Like when you're in a night where you have like 5 shows in that night, it's like you just don't care anymore. Like I can bomb and I just don't. And so that energy kind of like, it's kind of like that big dog energy vibe. It sounds weird. It's not like a big ego, but it's like, all right, everyone can hate me. I'm fine. I've dealt with that already.
Yeah, you know how you're thinking it's such a big deal, that moment before you get on stage? Like she's saying, if you have 4 spots in one night, you literally don't have time. You get out of the cab, you walk up, oh shit, they're calling my name. Yeah. What's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, what's the joke I want to work on?
And you forget it, you don't do it.
It's like any skill. Yeah. The more time that's why they're always like, get on stage. But for you, it's interesting because like when you go on stage, it's kind of, there's a lot of chatter. Like I remember you were going to show up for one of Maddie's shows, and I remember everyone in the green room was talking about, they're like, Vinny from Jersey Shore might come by.
Wait, who's Maddie?
Maddie Smith from Wild 'N Out.
Was I?
I don't know. They said you might drop by.
I mean, I know Maddie. I
think
Maddie,
you might have like mentioned to someone that like you might drop by, and everyone's like all excited. So like
the only time I ever drop by is for a Karen show. Yeah. But I do know Maddie too. But continue.
But true, when you're
the chatter about me, that's hilarious because I'm like probably like the stupid reality star that's gonna come.
But that's so hard if you went on stage. You have to. People are like kind of starstruck, and then you're like building a joke.
Or even the comedians too. Yeah, that's like annoying.
Yeah.
I have to like impress them.
But all the
one girl after I went to the stand, I don't even know her name. She like literally like not screen recorded. No. She like screenshot me and she was like, just got bumped by Vinny from Jersey Shore, blah blah blah. I actually didn't do bad, but she was kind of like being shitty about it. Yeah. And I was like, nah, that ain't it.
But also you have to use that as motivation. Like when I first started, it was a lot of like, okay, Hannah did reality TV. She has followers. That's why she's getting stage time when I first started. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, and you embrace it. And nowadays, so many people start by like TikTok and getting followers there, especially women or people who aren't in the traditional path. Yeah. Because like it's hard to do the open mics as a woman. Yeah. It's easier to do like the open mics almost on TikTok where you don't have to be somewhere at 1 a.m. in Brooklyn feeling uncomfortable.
I have so many weapons at this point.
No, I can't imagine like when you were young, because I'm going to start like 27. But when you're young and you're scared in New York City and you have to go to bars and perform, like it's hard.
It's so terrifying. We're in like Long Island City alone. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anyone. So okay, I've had men get mad at me. I've had men like threaten me, like and I'm like, I don't fucking even know the person who runs the show.
It's a lot of egos. But I do think sometimes people take comedy way too seriously. Yeah. Like the comics love it, like talking about so seriously. I'm like, we're making fucking fart jokes. And I was just watching a documentary that just came out with Chris Rock and Kevin Hart. And Kevin, they were talking about like at the end of the day, it's about, did you kill on stage? It doesn't matter about anything else. And it's like the ultimate equalizer. And it's literally just like, I don't care how you made them laugh. Did you make them laugh? Yeah. So it's like, and at the end of the day, laughing, you could do slapstick and make them laugh. You can fucking fart in the mic and make them laugh. And that is better than someone giving some poetic speech and people being like, I don't get it.
Yeah. No, I know exactly.
But those poetic guys are like mad confident.
Well, they're the ones that people
so like the audience is like, all right, I think I should laugh because they're so confident, but it's not funny.
They call those comics.
Yeah.
The comics appreciate it, but no one else.
They're like talking about like World War II.
They're like, oh, he's so good and not like, the audience just doesn't get him. Like, it's called not funny.
I can get 5 in my head.
That reminds me of that movie we were just talking about.
Yeah, he made me watch Leave the World.
Leave the World Behind. Did you watch it or no?
It was the worst movie I've ever seen.
It was so bad. I couldn't even
right, but like I was saying that, and then everyone was like, "You didn't get it." It was
there was
so bad. There was so much symbolism in it. I'm like, all right, there was symbolism. There was still
like
a bad
the
movie.
Teslas, I was like, I'm not even invested.
I've never watched a more boring apocalyptic movie.
Literally.
I wanted action. There was 2 action moments.
Nothing happened.
And then these long monologues that made no fucking sense.
Yep.
And
there was no plot.
And the actors were so good, like such good actors.
Yeah.
But
monster cast.
Yeah. I kept watching it to be like, I can't believe how bad it is.
Yeah. And then it ended
horribly.
Worse than the whole movie.
I didn't even finish the.
Oh wait, so you have to watch the ending.
Really?
It's so
Wait,
bad.
I'm so happy that I think there's
Was
2
it
types
like
of
a
people in the
dream or
world:
something?
people who hated the movie and people who
That's
thought it was
the
decent.
No, but then the people that are saying they liked it are just trying to be contrarians and trying to be like, oh, like you missed like this like.
Or they just love Obama.
Meta thing, yeah, they love.
But then
Obama.
it got me nervous that Obama was behind it because I'm like, does he know something?
He definitely does.
Is he trying to tell us something?
Yeah, right.
Because he wasn't trying to tell us a good movie.
I don't know. You know about the Hamptons though, but like I hate the Hamptons. I had a house there this summer that I paid way too much money for, and it always felt like the apocalypse there.
Yeah. Well, there's no
Wi-Fi.
no
service. There's no Wi-Fi.
Rich people hate that shit.
There's nothing on the shelves during like July 4th weekend.
Nope.
So like
it's too expensive.
Everything just felt like the apocalypse, and you're in the middle of the forest with like deer.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never been to the Hamptons, but I like the idea of being.
One day I'll take you.
Oh,
No, like
I like it sometimes. With you.
I got a fucking table at fucking Surf Lodge, like the premier place to go. It's like a fucking someone's house, and like everybody's mid. It looks the same, like mediocre as fuck. And I'm like, this is what you guys pay. Don't get me wrong. Like if it was like Jersey Shore is nothing to get crazy about,
but it's a vibe.
But there's like $5 fucking drinks that are this big.
Yeah.
Like Surf Lodge is $7,000 minimums to sit
it's
on a fucking deck in the beating
That's
sun.
insane.
I always
like
joke.
like Miami prices for like Art Basel weekend. Sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah. The Hamptons brought hedges. It's basically like people trying to hide, like rich people trying to hide from poor people, and then cultivating their own, like, it's hard to get to and that kind of vibe.
If you're a rich person and you have like a estate, like they don't leave their estates. That's cool.
That's what
it is.
But
not. That's what I'd be down for that.
See, I'm in West
but
Hampton,
I'm not that rich.
which is the relatable Hampton. You got a beach. It's close to the city.
Is that where you're from or where you live?
So it's where my husband has a place.
Okay.
Which is now mine. And when he dies.
Ooh. Did you guys see that YouTube interview, the deep white underbelly one with the divorce lawyer?
No.
Soft white. Oh, you have to watch it after. You just reminded me of something, but you know soft white underbelly?
No.
It's like these YouTube videos of this guy.
It's just saying words.
No, it's a YouTube video, like an interview series of this like artsy photographer dude. If you could pull up the divorce lawyer, and he like interviews like crackheads, prostitutes, pimps, drug dealers, whatever, and he like did this interview with this guy, and he goes into divorce and his opinion on it after like being through so many divorces.
Oh, I saw this on TikTok, something about this. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fascinating because this guy's like a likable guy, the lawyer. He just looks like so fed up, like he has tattoos.
Oh, it was like the guy who divorced his wife at 92 or something.
Yes,
okay,
and he was saying like that's what really like did it for him. He was like, when I had a client that was 92, he was like, at that age, I thought that I'd just be like hanging it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like pussy was going to do nothing for me.
Yeah.
But then he sees guys at 92 that are still like getting hot young wives, you know?
What do you think of that?
But wait, you just reminded me because you said something about, I didn't know that was my house or something, or whatever.
Yeah.
No, because he's like, there's so many things. You can get married in Vegas for like $50.
Yeah.
But like you don't realize that like now you're becoming one person with someone else, and that you can like that person like signs your life away, like power of attorney, like all these things that no one even notices until they're getting divorced.
Yeah.
It is for and it is also another fun fact, and I don't know what your opinion is on this, but like he's talking about prenups, right? Because at the end of it, like he did have a good message of you can still get married, but get a prenup. They're enforceable or whatever it is. And a lot of people like feel uncomfortable having the prenup conversation. But he's like, if you can't have that conversation with your partner, like that difficult conversation, how are you going to marry this person with all the difficult conversations that are going to come up?
Yeah.
So
it's fascinating, and especially nowadays that like women literally used to be like, I'm going to be the homemaker anyway, and you're going to provide for me, and let's do this. And now women like are making their own money and stuff, so it gets more complicated to the situation.
Yeah, well, but he said prenups, they could just be, it's like a discussion. It's like who gets this, who gets that.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable for sure.
Would you split your stuff?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I have definitely something I care. I am cautious about because I do plan on being the provider and doing all that and paying all the bills. So,
but like once
you don't
kids
want
get involved,
someone to try to take that from you.
Well, but I feel like
you
it's
do
a level
owe
of
them
trust.
stuff.
You know what I mean? Doesn't like Justin Bieber not have a prenup or something like?
Oh, I don't even know about that. The girls joke where it's like my money's my money, and your money's our money.
Yeah,
that's a joke, but it's true.
Yeah,
because of the wage gap.
Yeah, it's true. So
I'm black, it can't work.
Because I joke, I'm like, I tell my husband like I want to be his sugar mama, which I am, but then he's like, then why am I paying all these bills? And I'm like, because Mama's working.
He's
like,
older
I'm working.
too.
He's older.
Okay.
But I do think that's why our relationship works out, because I'm with this guy who's like established his career. He's tired. He's confident in himself.
He's tired.
He'll literally
he's an old dog.
He's an old dog. He's basically like, if I met him in his 30s, he'd still be, you know, crazy.
Yeah.
But then he looks at me and he's like, when I was in my 30s and my career was like getting started, because he's a comedian too.
Yeah.
So he's like, go do your thing because this is what you have to do right now.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
there's respect there.
That's so hot.
But money's fascinating though, because like when you work fucking hard and then you think after divorce, like someone could take a huge chunk. But then if they're not working because you're working, it's like you wouldn't be able to do that.
You owe them something for sure.
And then you obviously, if you have to pay for the kids. I just watched a documentary about Boris Becker. Do you know who Boris Becker is?
No.
He's a tennis player, one of the best tennis players in the world. And they talked about how easy it is to go bankrupt when you're that rich. Because your expenses get so high.
Yeah.
And then he retires and he didn't get as many brand deals.
Yeah.
And he went bankrupt with a couple bad business dealings.
Upkeep a couple cars and that's it.
Yeah, it's almost easier to get
couple
bankrupt
that's him.
when you're like loaded.
Did you meet your husband at like a show or something?
We like knew of each other, but he's like a big comic in Ireland. And
he's Irish.
During COVID, he came back and he hit me up. So like I knew him through comics, but I never met him.
Does he have an Irish accent?
So he's from Queens.
Oh, that's hot.
But he has a weird Irish.
So exotic.
You'd love it, Zaddy. It's like he has a weird Irish accent. Like he'll say stuff like bloody or like he says quite, and like straight guys would not say the word.
Yeah, but it's hot.
He'll say like lovely.
Yeah.
But it's because he's European, or he says cunt.
Yeah. How soon did you guys have sex when you first?
Second date.
Really?
But it was COVID.
Oh.
So first date, I was like, we can't get COVID. And then second date, I was literally like, I haven't been touched by a man in 7 months.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember being like,
risking it all.
Risk it all.
Did you know you're gonna marry him?
He knew before me.
Yeah.
But it's because I was like, he's a male comic.
Yeah.
Red flag.
He's a red flag, but it's perfect.
He's good looking. Red flag. He's tall as red flag. I was basically like, he's not gonna be like the guy.
Yeah.
And then I was like playing games and shit, and I remember he was like, if you're trying to make me jealous, that's fine, but like then I'm not interested because like I like you. And I remember being like I've never been spoken to so maturely.
Yeah.
And I put my little tail between my legs and was like, I like you too.
Yes, daddy.
And then it was like game over. He was like first guy to put me in my place.
That's hot.
Because I'll play games all day with you. I'll play mental.
Yeah.
We're not, because nothing's going anywhere.
Yeah.
And we're both not being vulnerable. So yeah, I needed an older man.
That's fine. I had girls coming through in COVID too.
Really?
Like COVID disappeared when I was horny. I was like, yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Vinny's Instagram like comments, you see his Instagram?
Yeah.
For some reason, they're like
does.
all I see. Like I put on my Instagram and I just see Vinny's Instagram notes.
Oh, the notes.
They're so funny. The
Caleb
notes.
brought that up too.
Oh, I
the
can't
notes.
see notes.
His notes are
notes.
what?
I don't know why.
Where do you come up with them? Every day you have a different good note.
It's just my honest opinion. Oh, I said there's a difference between hot and beautiful. I just know I'm provocative. One time I just wrote.
I'm provocative.
One time I just wrote open relationships. And that's all I wrote. And like I just like to see like.
Are people responding? Do they respond to you?
like people go crazy. Like the girlies that follow me.
Oh, is it
Because it's
everyone that
mutual
follows
follow.
you?
It's like friends.
It's mutuals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Most people I follow now, like we're mutual people.
How do you choose who to respond to or not in your phone?
What do you mean?
Like,
in
as
my
in your
DMs
phone
or?
is blowing up, right? There's a lot of DMs, a lot of people, a lot of engagement. How
No
do you
one
manage
calls-
your phone?
First of all, no one calls me or texts me.
No, but you're sliding into your DMs.
DMs, yes,
Yeah.
but in real life, nobody calls me or texts me.
I text you.
If I get a phone, you do. If I get a phone call, I'm like, what the fuck is? It's like someone knocking at your door.
What about your
in
mom?
2023? My mom doesn't even call me.
You don't call your mom?
Only my dad calls me.
Your dad calls?
Yeah, because he like sees something on the news that happened in New York in like
Yeah.
Times Square, and he's like, "Hey, you okay? How's everything going over there?" I'm like, "Dad, I'm fine."
Do you have a sister?
2 sisters, yeah. One has the. Are you on my close friends?
They
Or
have
no? I gotta put
families.
you on the close friends.
You got him out.
I have a niece and
respect.
nephew.
Yeah.
But no, then there's the DMs, and in the DMs you got the all requests.
Yes.
And then the hidden requests
Yeah.
and all that shit. So I don't know. Usually I just give them like a quick scroll and see if
Yeah.
anything like
sparks your interest.
follow. I'm not like big on followers. Like I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But like if someone has like, I was telling them last time, I'm like, someone with like 7,000 followers is more intriguing to me than
Yeah.
someone with like 20 million followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 million is like super artificial.
Yeah.
Something weird is going on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's why I don't want
You're
20 million
Yeah,
followers.
you're like not real.
I'm like, I don't want that.
But I'm like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
did this person do to get like 7,000?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're-
That's such a good point.
That
they're
is very true.
Like they work at a local like Home Depot,
Yeah.
but they have 7,000 followers. Like they're probably fucking hot or something, you know?
But you like the chase, though. You wouldn't want a girl who slides into your DMs.
No, I like that.
Okay, you like.
Yeah, I
okay.
don't like the chase. I'm being sarcastic when I say that.
Oh, okay.
Like recently, some girl we met on Instagram, Raya kinda, and she just slipped me her number like pretty quickly.
On Raya.
No, like on Instagram.
Okay, got it.
Mhm.
And I did like that. I did like
Yeah.
when a girl took the initiative to. It wasn't in like a thirsty way.
Yeah.
But it was just like, we're gonna get there eventually. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't make me ask. Like, can I have your number?
It
I like
is
when a
a
girl.
little-
Every girl I've ever had serious things with, like, slipped me her number.
Okay.
I do like straightforward.
I
for
like
sure.
straightforward, but I like to be pursued.
Yeah. I'm Des, my husband, DM me, and then I responded, and he was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "In Long Island." And he's like, "So am I. Do you want to get coffee on Friday?" And I said, "Yes. Here's my number." And that was it.
That's still it was his.
It's assertive,
Yeah.
but like, also I don't need the whole like
Yeah.
Like, you can only do that so many times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Instagram, you got to get off there if you want to like start to talk about meeting up in person.
Everyone I've
I
ever
feel.
dated is from Instagram.
Instagram is the #1 dating app.
It is. It's my dating app for sure. But what I do is like I'll see them on a dating app,
And then
then I'm like, I know that they're looking, and then I'll go visit them on Instagram.
what are red flags when you go to a girl's Instagram and you look at it and you're seeing, oh, is this the kind of girl I want to meet up
Mhm.
with? What are some things you look for or don't look for?
That I want to meet up with.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are certain ones that I want to meet up with because I think it's just gonna be a hookup, and there are certain ones that I want to like. You know, I'm planning our wedding by like one scroll.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And what's the difference?
One has an OnlyFans and is naked, and the other one is like just a beauty.
So what's the difference between hot and beautiful?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
You're like,
I've just been thinking about that the whole time.
Well, okay, so like there's like, again, the OnlyFans thought hot.
Yeah.
That's like, you're fucking like want to fuck like instantly, ass out, twerking, all that shit.
And you wouldn't marry that.
No.
Okay.
Maybe. You can never say never. I don't know. But like that's not my first choice.
Yeah.
And then there's like can you pull up like Juliana Victoria's Secret?
Oh my God, he told me about her the day we met.
Wait.
Because this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Okay.
This
Wait, is she taken?
I don't know. Probably
She's like
by a
in Belgium
billionaire.
or something.
Why don't you?
put in
why don't you shoot your
Brazil.
shot?
I did. She didn't.
Just put in Brazil.
Juliana Brazil Victoria's Secret, or is it Julia?
I think isn't it Julia her?
Oh, maybe it's Julia. Sorry.
Or is it Julie?
I think it's Julia.
He doesn't even know his wife's name.
He doesn't know his wife's name.
Are you fucking kidding me? How is she not popping up?
I think she blocked you.
Maybe there's like no, because one time I put on my Instagram story, I shot my shot from way downtown.
Uh-huh.
I put like, this is the epitome of like beautiful. If like aliens were to come, Juliana Alou.
Oh.
Juliana Alou.
He goes, her name's actually just
Literally, we have
Yeah.
Juliana Alou, Brazil, Victoria's Secret, and this girl's what?
What?
Is she
Is that
shadow
Julia?
banned, bro? No, ALU.
She's a child.
It's like
This
coming
girl
up.
is shadow banned from.
Is that how you spell her?
There she is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she dated Kanye for like a day.
Who didn't?
She dated Kanye for a day. Like if you go just to hit the top left one.
That one?
Yeah, like that one's fine.
This is my thing.
Like she's hot. Well, okay, maybe this is not the best.
That's not a great photo.
Well, her legs are open.
No, she's beautiful.
She's hot, but she's beautiful.
She's beautiful,
to me.
but that's what I want to say.
It's artsy. It's like aesthetic.
Would you rather be with a beautiful girl who decides she wants to make money on OnlyFans? He like can't stop looking at the photos right now.
I know.
He's like he has hearts in his eyes.
Who are you, girls?
Someone who's on OnlyFans, right? And she's making because money's tight. She is beautiful and she's making
it's not tight.
Stupid money. Don't even say that. She's making tons of money on OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
Or a girl who's like kind of cute, doesn't like her job and is lazy.
That's what.
But doesn't have an OnlyFans.
That one.
You want the lazy one?
Well, I don't. You're giving me two options that I don't like, that I dislike.
I know, but
you're giving me like two. You're like, what food do you like better? You know what I mean?
Because
I would probably pick the lazy one.
But she's not entrepreneurial.
But oh my
and you're
God.
just gonna
really
fund
going
her.
Red pill right
and you're
now?
Just gonna
We're going red pill. I don't need her to be me. Everyone is different. Everyone has different kinds of things that they want a mate for.
Yeah.
Some people.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
No.
Have you thought about it?
I did in COVID because I was already naked with Chippendales.
I know.
Yeah. But that was like the OnlyFans like peaked for like 1 week in OnlyFans when like Bella Thorne made like $1 billion in a day, and I was like, wait, can
would
I
you
do that?
date Bella Thorne?
No, not my type.
Why?
She's just not my type.
Oh.
He doesn't like redheads.
I like fat asses the size of that couch. True. You know that. Yeah. No, so like I'm never gonna take the girl from OnlyFans. I'm never gonna take her income.
But listen,
I don't need it. I don't want it.
The second
I'm never gonna spend. That's her money. Remember, her money, our money.
But she's using her beauty to make money.
Yeah. Also,
like,
there's different.
I'm an OnlyFans with my mouth.
That's true.
I'm out here making money, making jokes with my mouth.
Wait. What do you mean?
Like I'm using my mouth.
She's exploiting herself.
Me as a stand-up comedian.
Yeah. Right. And if you had an OnlyFans where you're doing comedy, like people have Patreons and shit, like I wouldn't care about that. Obviously, I'm talking about the stigma of selling.
But what if people like my comedy because they like my ass? Is that?
I mean, are you like naked doing it?
I mean, sometimes my ass looks good when I'm doing comedy.
That's not what I asked you. I said, are you naked?
But also, like, what if a girl's like, I would never date a guy who did Chippendales? That makes him a slut.
True.
I can be first of all, like two things. Let me answer. I could be a complete red flag, and I accept that.
Yeah.
You know, Vinny, Jersey Shore, fucking thought, Chippendales, whatever.
Yeah.
But the equalizer is like I said, I'm trying to pay for everything.
But she's helping you.
Yeah,
she has
millions
millions of
I
dollars.
Don't want it.
You don't want her. You don't think women's money
only time
is
I'll
worth
take. No, ew! It came from a woman. I don't want your stupid
Whitney
vagina money.
Whitney Cummings just had a joke. She was like, "It's funny that the second women started making money, men made up crypto, and they're like, oh, your money's not worth anything anymore.
Yeah.
It's crypto now.
We need more male currency.
Oh, your money doesn't make anything.
Wait, but
I'm just
like
saying,
a girl's
Vinny,
gonna be a gold digger, or you not
in
worried
a way,
about that?
in a way. I mean, it's not like gold digger in a mean way, but like, if she brings what I want her to bring to the table, then that's it's a fair deal.
So you want her to have a fat ass, but not monetize it.
Yes.
I understand that. My thing is, Vinny, what if your true love
has an OnlyFans?
Is on OnlyFans right now, and
Yeah,
you and
that's
this
true.
Like that's what I'm upset about.
I'm upset about it too, because I meet them every day. I'm like, you're fucking amazing.
What if she has a great personality? She's
smart.
What
gets me? First of all, what the OnlyFans thing is like. There's different lines of what people are doing. All right.
Yeah.
If they're sometimes they're just posting the same exact thing they're posting on Instagram behind a paywall.
Mm-hmm. How do you know that? Because you paid for it.
I've done research before.
Okay.
And also, like, you kind of know if someone's like wilding on there.
Yeah.
Like you've heard things before.
Oh, like how much pussy?
Yeah, like we throw around the word OnlyFans like it's means one thing.
Yeah.
Someone could be sucking dick on OnlyFans, or it could be like playing a guitar. So there's that. But what gets me are the DMs. The DMs is where they make their real money.
On OnlyFans.
That's where they make their money on OnlyFans.
Oh, messaging on OnlyFans.
And it's not them. It's a management company.
A dude assistant.
It's like a dude assistant that. Like an Andrew Tate guy, that's like talking to these men, like getting money from them.
So what if she just does that? She doesn't even show her butt. She just is like, oh my god.
Well, it's just like a weird feeling that like I'm going to bed and cuddling with someone that's like outwardly sending messages, saying a guy like, "Oh, I can't wait for you to like come all over these titties."
Yeah.
That's what they're saying in the DMs.
Even
I heard. My friend told me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be faithful to a girl like that?
Yes.
Okay.
I love that we're turning on him right now. This is amazing.
Surface level, doesn't have to do anything. No, I don't know. She'd have to be a good person, obviously. But you know, I think that we all kind of have a standard of like attraction that we like would get really excited for, and like, you know.
Attraction fade. Like, you'll get used to it. You'll have like
it'll fade less. It'll fade less.
No, it'll fade less. But you're gonna see her in the morning. She'll you know.
Beautiful.
No, I'm not saying she's not.
That's what makes someone beautiful.
Oh, okay.
They're beautiful in the morning. They're beautiful when they're like, when they're just like,
you're gonna see her before 10 a.m.
I love a girl that's like on the couch with a blanket, like with her hair like not
messy
done.
girl,
Rat
girl,
and you want to like go behind her and just like kiss her little cheek.
Wait,
you know what I mean? You don't want to do that with fucking like. Never mind.
When you said beautiful versus hot, it reminded me of this thing going on around on TikTok, which is there's two types of girls who poop and girls who shit.
Okay, that's really fucking true. I shit
Wow,
for sure.
I never thought about that.
I think I shit.
What's the
Which, no female comics poop.
Poop is like solid.
Poop is like little
pebbles. Pebbles.
Yeah,
it's more like the energy behind it.
And what shit? Just
full
force fucking diarrhea.
Yeah, girls who
you shit.
No, but it's more like me being like I took a shit. Like some girls can never say I took a shit.
Right.
Where like I could say I took a shit and you'd be like that fits her face.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't have to agree that much, but yeah.
Female comics are messy, like their whole demeanor.
Yeah,
because it's you don't need the approval of a guy.
Yeah, we're not.
That's such a vibe too, though.
It is. You know,
I've been on a couple dates where I get it, like, you know, like the whole lady and whatever, like that's great, but like. I love some fucking just banter. That's why I get along with you, like from the jump.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just like we could just fucking be myself and talk, and I can like make shit jokes.
I used to be scared of making poop jokes because obviously poop is gross.
Like on stage?
No, like with friends, like I would like still pretend like I don't poop.
Yeah.
And then I realized I like to find the one thing I'm insecure about and be like, why am I insecure about it, and how do I become confident about it? So I realized like if you meet a new girl and you say immediately, I have to poop, that means you're being vulnerable to her.
That's true.
And then in that moment, you know if she fucks with you or not, because she'll either be like, oh my God, it's hilarious. Or she'll be like, weird. And then I'm like, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
See, guys don't ever have to worry about that.
Yeah, you guys are just shitting your brains out.
We just talk about shit all the time.
What if a girl farted around you?
Not a fan.
I don't like that shit at all.
See? But you take monster shits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but in private,
no farts.
I was with a guy for 2 days, and we spent so much time together, and I had to shit so fucking bad.
Oh, that's
it was
crazy.
Horrible. And like
when you do was it a hotel situation?
No, I was staying in his apartment.
Okay.
I literally went to a cafe and shit.
You have to go Starbucks.
But I know what you mean about the hotels.
It's a whole thing.
You have to share like
the
frosted
space for
glass.
48
hours.
It's not even like real
it's like a shower door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, at the public, horrible. I heard this guy shit, like this guy was seeing, and I literally, and then he wanted me to like suck his dick after, and I was like, there's no
if she took a shit,
I would eat the corn out of her.
Yeah,
shit.
the right person. You don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that was
true.
so disgusting. Wait, I have a question for you too.
Yeah.
Yes, we're dating.
Do you have different types in women?
Yeah, she's my type.
I'm not his type.
And,
you're
my type. And
what's your type?
She likes
my type
blondes.
No, my type isn't blonde. My type is beautiful. I would say like I don't want like a super thick person. Not that something. Cut that. No, I mean I grew up with like a. I don't know. I can't. What am I? Gonna
I was
do with,
thinking
like,
about that too because you said it last time.
Like Candace Swanepoel is my type.
Wait, so you want femme?
I only date femme.
Oh my God.
Only ever femme.
Interesting.
So like literally 2 of me.
And you're considered femme.
I'm considered pretty femme. Yeah.
You're
but
femme.
what happens? I am femme. But what happens when I date a girl is that
Are you top or bottom?
So I fuck a lot of straight. I'm verse. I fuck a lot of straight girls.
Top or bottom? Girls have tops or bottoms?
Yeah, babe.
I fuck a lot.
You're gonna learn so much on this podcast.
You're gonna learn so. I'm gonna teach you.
So top is you're fucking with a strap on or something?
It's just like you're more like the fucker. Whether it's like with your finger, your face, you're like
you're dominating.
You're just
so
dominating.
Some girls can just lay back and
but
the
you know what? Straight girls always make me the bottom. So I'll fuck a girl who's never fucked a girl before.
Straight girls
end up wanting to fuck me.
I love you pointed at me.
Yeah.
I could see that because I'd be like, I'm going to eat this pussy.
Yeah.
You like work yourself up.
Yeah, they're working themselves up. Yeah. It's actually really fucking hot.
Because like if you're going to get eaten out, you're like,
this could be anyone.
Have a guy.
Yeah.
Even though girls are probably better at it.
Right.
Honestly, I've had some really great head from guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
It depends on the guy.
It does depend on the guy. A guy who just like really likes pussy. Some guys just don't. They like sex, but they don't like love pussy.
Yeah.
And so I'm used to women that just like love pussy. I also love like, I'm one of those people like I love like, oh my God, I shouldn't do it. Like that's what I like about the girls I date. We don't have the same type. Mine is like Candace Swanepoel or like I don't know, young Cassie Ventura.
Yeah. You guys have the opposite type.
Yeah.
Maybe
I would fuck this. I would love this woman.
You'll fuck that girl.
You guys
she's like everything. She's like an appetizer sampler.
You should DM her.
Yeah,
I did. Well, she DM'd me back because
And then what'd she say?
She just said thank you.
For what?
Because I posted for killing myself. I posted her on my page, and she was like, "Thank you."
Oh, thank you for the shout out.
Thank you for the shout out.
Yeah,
exactly. But she didn't follow me or anything after that.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So you took it.
But what's weird is that like, because like I do.
And you liked that.
What?
That she didn't follow through.
No, I didn't like that.
Oh, okay.
If she followed. Don't get it twisted. I do like a little bit of a chase, but if I like someone, I want them to fucking talk to me eventually.
Yeah, maybe she will. Maybe she's just young.
Nah, what's crazy is that like I get like dodged. Like I have low self-esteem and like imposter syndrome and all that. But like, and like I'll be getting dodged left and right by like some girl from Brooklyn with like 2,000 followers that like works in a pizzeria. She'll like completely hate me. But then like there is a world where like someone of this stature would like think I'm cute. Like it's happened to me my whole life.
Yeah.
Like some other big people have slid, like my dream women.
Yeah, and then what happens?
And then like I kind of talk to them, and sometimes I date them, kind of like over the years.
I don't understand. You told me you'd never had a girlfriend before.
Dating and having a girlfriend is different, but I have had like a couple 1-year relationships.
Got it.
But my point is like I'll get something. I'm not saying I can get her, so everyone stop abusing me. But something.
We just believe in you.
Something in that world, and I'll be like, oh, I could pull. Like, I don't have to like
Well, dating
settle.
I really do think that it's about like compatibility. Mm-hmm. It's like I'll look at like on paper what people look like, and it doesn't matter. It's really like.
I'm not about looks at all when it comes to like.
But Candace Swanepoel.
Candace Swanepoel, I will literally raise her kids. I will raise her 2 sons. Yeah. But when it comes to men, I'm all about the vibe. I will love it. Like that's why dating apps don't work for me because I don't know.
Need the
superficial.
Vibe. You need to know if you would naturally gravitate towards each other.
Yeah, it's like the way their hands look. It's like how they walk into a room.
See, I'm superficial as fuck. Like, cause I like him being hotter than me. Like I'm the.
You're more straight than I am now.
I love men, like everything about men. Yeah. But like, I want to be like, look at my hot man.
Okay, yeah.
It feels good.
Cause I don't like. I'm no one's trophy girl. Like I've done that. I've played that part where like you're supposed to be quiet and like, whatever, and I'm just bad at it.
Yeah.
And I'm not a caretaker.
That's what I want.
I'm not a caretaker, but I have Italian mom and grandma who will come and help clean and cook. Right. But I'm not that girl.
Well, I need him to be better than me. I don't necessarily need him to be hotter, but I need him to be more rich, funnier.
You need respect.
Yeah.
My husband was the first guy that emotionally I was like, oh, he's smart. He's seen shit. When I ask him questions, I respect his answer. And I used to go for guys who were hot, but I didn't respect because then they couldn't hurt me.
You're so right. I
did some therapy.
I would choose a guy that I know I could leave.
Like I'd be like, I dare you.
Yeah, I dare you.
And like he would like it because I'm like, I don't give a fuck about you. Yeah. But then all my friends are like, he's great, and I'm like, right, he's so hot. Yeah. But deep down, he wasn't fulfilling me.
And there'd be some ugly random dude that you're like, oh, he's so much.
Guys who are mid will fuck you up more than
anyone.
Will. The ugliest dudes have ruined my life.
Why?
Because you go into it being like, you're so fucking lucky I'm letting you eat my pussy. And then you get cocky, and then he like doesn't respond. And you're like, are you? And I'm like, I made you.
They're like,
once they eat your pussy, that's it.
Yeah. And they're like, I can find another one of you.
No, and then you're sitting there like, if that guy doesn't like me anymore, like I'm a piece of shit.
No, literally.
No, and it's like a guy named Matt.
You think that they're the hottest person in the world.
Yeah, then they start, and ugly hot guys are dangerous. But then guys who are really too beautiful, I think this is the same with girls too. If they're too beautiful, they're raised differently. Yeah. And like, I once dated this guy who was so hot that he would say unfunny things and everyone would laugh around him because he's so hot. Yeah. And I'm like, you're a maniac. Yeah. You can't be trusted. You've never been told to shut up. Yeah. You've never been told wrong from right. You've gotten an easy everything. Life. Yeah. And then they're crazy. They're maniacs. Like hot people I don't trust.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
No offense to you
with
too,
hot
but
girls.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
Yeah, you're so hot. No one trusts each other here. Spider-Man. Yeah. All right, I think we got to wrap up, right? Or not? Oh hell yeah!
hell
Let's
yeah.
fucking keep going.
Hell yeah.
Patreon. No, I'm kidding.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
You would kill it on OnlyFans.
You really
Vinny.
would. I think I might even.
I said I would do it for because they've made offers
Yeah.
too, and I said $1 million.
Yeah.
Just because, like, if anyone ever said anything, you could just say they gave me $1 million.
Yeah.
Like not 900,000.
Yeah.
Like $1 million.
Yeah.
A million.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do. I still wouldn't like jerk off or anything.
What if a girl had an OnlyFans and then she stopped it?
Nope. Lives on the internet forever.
Really?
What if a girl sends a lot of nudes to guys?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
it's
him.
a
I'm
little
gonna
bit
get
of
him.
a, it's a little bit of a red flag, but I understand shit happens.
What if she's a
Yeah.
virgin but has
Shit
an OnlyFans? You know what I mean? Like she's never fucked. She just plays with herself.
I'm just like very like territorial, and like I just don't like the man on the other end of it like jerking off to
Yeah.
her. Not jerking off to her, because I might have a girl that somebody jerks
yeah,
off
like
to.
she's definitely jerked off. Like Kanye's jerked off to her.
Right.
Yeah.
But the interaction with the guy jerking off,
Yeah.
Got it.
that's where it gets like creepy.
Even
for
if
me.
even if it's just her agent being the one talking.
Yeah, because it's still a representation of her or something, you know.
We'll break him down
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
Why'd you
What, for
marry
me to
a
be
girl
like,
from
yes,
OnlyFans?
I know.
He has an OnlyFans sponsored wedding.
Totally will.
Oh, I'll take the money. I'll take the money all day. You know what I mean?
I
And by
just-
the way, I'm friends with like so many
No, I
fucking
know.
OnlyFans girls, porn stars.
Do you know why I'm
talking
push-
about who I want to marry.
Do you know why I'm pushing you? Because I
What?
think I see some TikToks with guys who were like Andrew Tate type guys,
Yeah.
and they love just going on these speeches about like I'll never be with a girl on OnlyFans, and I just wanted to understand like why they feel the need to talk about that so much. Because I don't. It's like
Well, it's guys' go-to thing is always like she's a whore, or she's old. Like that's their
Yeah.
only weird insult. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whenever a guy doesn't like me online, they're like, "You're a whore."
Well, that's true.
That's true. That's true.
But
Why
no,
is it from here?
I do.
What if she just has an OnlyFans with girls? Like only
Yeah,
girl-
what about
Ooh,
that?
that's a good question.
Yeah, I know, he's-
only
he's
girls
grinning.
can message her and see her.
What if I only fuck girls
have
like
a
that?
Fucking, like, I have like a nice mom.
I
Like,
do too.
Every guy has a mom.
No,
She has a mom.
She's gonna come to dinner, like with family dinner with my grandmother.
Even if
Like, I
you
don't want
guys
her
do
to
dirty shit,
do porn.
but you guys do porn together, like dirty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like my mom doesn't see.
But your mom doesn't even know what OnlyFans
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, but I don't play by those rules. Then you could be like, you know, you're not gonna break me.
I know. I'm trying so hard. He's stuck. I love Scorpios. I love just
Yeah.
pushing their buttons.
Would you be with a guy with an OnlyFans?
No, but like I'm not gonna lie though.
If he's really, I like being with a guy who's really good at anything.
Yeah.
I don't care what he's good at.
Talent is
I like a
everything.
Good at
passion
jerking off.
and being good at something. And if
Yeah.
if he's the best at OnlyFans, I'm proud of him. But I personally, I guess I like a guy has to be funny.
Yeah.
It's really important to me for a guy to have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Funny is the hottest thing in the world.
It's a hus.
It's
It's
so hot.
confident. And
I get jealous of
And guys
guy
can cook,
comics.
right? Guys that can cook.
Guys that can you cook?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And I'm funny.
Oh yeah.
You can cook.
Yeah, he
Fuck
can
yeah, I
cook.
can cook. I do everything for myself because you know no girl is.
But that's good.
But that's by choice.
But you know what? When you finally find a girl,
Yeah.
you're not gonna like stop taking care of yourself.
No.
So it's nice.
A girl's gonna literally hit the lottery with me. Like Julia. I don't even know her. Juliana.
He doesn't even know
How
her
do
name.
Come to the dark side. What?
So your dating show is done with Pauly D.
Yeah, I did like 3
Oh,
seasons
did you
of
meet
that.
anyone from that?
They
No.
were like, this is
They were casting girls that, first of all, were just signing up to
Get
be
famous.
on any show.
Yeah.
They didn't even know who they were dating.
yeah.
Now,
Wait, that's crazy.
yeah, all right. So if something happened by pure luck, like it actually did with Pauly, and he's still with his girl.
What?
Yeah, from the first
I didn't
season.
know.
Wow.
What?
Because but you know that's because they just clicked. But
Yeah.
I wasn't. You know, if I did a show now, I would be like, I'm gonna put a story out on my notes, on my Instagram, and I'm gonna be like, guys, if you want to date me,
Yeah.
Vinny
Yeah.
Guadagnino, if you like
Yeah.
that tickles your fancy,
Yeah.
then please sign up.
Do you
for
know what
this.
I would do if I was a producer
What?
for this show? First, we'd put it out, Who Wants to Date Vinny. Then I would do everything. I'd look at like horoscopes. I'd look at personality tests.
Oh
I
yeah,
would
they do
like,
that on those shows.
all those
They do those on
shows.
like Love It, Marriage at First Sight.
Marriage at First Sight.
They
or,
have like compatibility.
Are you the
experts.
one? Yeah, like I want to
No.
see The Bachelor with compatibility experts.
Listen, you're getting too girly with it. You know what you do?
What? You see, you as a big ass.
You just fucking give the girls to Pauly D, and you just be like, which one of these is Vinny gonna like?
and he can
Or
tell.
just give them to me. I can do I can do a quick run through
I
real
know,
quick.
I'm
I'm like
just
her,
sifting.
her, And that's it.
Did
One
you
of
not-
one of them is gonna have a good personality.
What if this podcast is you bring single girls on every now and then?
We
for
could do
Vinny,
that.
Vinny find love,
We could
and
do a
you
dating
ask
show.
him.
We
You
could
ask the
do
girl
that.
questions,
Yeah.
and if he doesn't like them, then you can fuck them.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Yes.
perfect. I'll fuck them on the
We
show.
should have a dating show together, and like we'll fight over the girls.
We'll fight
they
over
do
the-
that,
Wait,
right?
that's
Yeah, but I don't
genius.
have the net
Tila
worth.
Tequila.
But
That's really That's
What? What'd you say? I don't
she's
have
Gen
I
Z
don't have the
Tila
net worth.
Tequila.
Oh,
Do you know what Tila Tequila is? It's
well, that
really
was my
funny.
production company.
She was this bisexual girl who did a dating show.
495, who does Jersey Shore.
Oh, yeah.
One of their first
I watched that shit.
Their first show was A Shot of Love.
A Shot of Love with Tila Tequila.
So that's why we revamped it with Double Shot at Love.
That's
But it was the
yeah, I
best
get
reality
that.
show
It was
ever.
so good.
If you look up the trailer
messy.
to Shot at Love with Tila Tequila, it was like this guys and girls both dating her.
It was
and they
that
all
was
lived,
never been done on
they
TV
all
before.
lived in a house together,
I would do
and
that
like
so well.
1 second she's making out with like 2 girls in a hot tub.
Yeah.
The next second she's on a date
guy
with the
jumps
guy.
in.
Yeah.
I would kill that because I love masculine men and feminine women. So
And-
people would be like, "What the fuck? I can't." You know what I mean? But I hate
And
the
then
mixture.
it would be crazy because if there were some straights in there, then they start dating. And you're
Yeah.
like, this is my show. And you pull them aside and you're like, what are you guys here for?
Yeah. I get jealous
They
of like
did
my
the,
pussy to prove your worth.
They did the second season with bisexual twins.
Wait, why do we look
Oh,
alike?
yeah. That's
She's
that's
like
why we
Asian
kind of
black.
laughed.
Yeah.
Wait, why? I look like her, right? Vinny?
A little bit.
Okay.
No, you're not Asian. We know this. I don't know what this is. Her fucking
This is-
music video, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is a music video. A shout out
Wow.
She started doing porn too.
Is she like alive?
She started sucking dick.
to- She's alive.
Yeah,
You know, she
was tweeting some crazy Illuminati
She
shit.
was?
No. She was tweeting like she knew some. It was so detailed that you almost believed it. She's like, the people came and I went to like, she gave an address. Like, it was wild.
That's
Look up
crazy.
Tila Tequila. Not you.
She
You
was-
don't have to right now, but someone at home.
Yeah.
She was dating
Illuminati.
someone who was famous who died.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's part of the
Who was
Illuminati
it?
thing.
Who was it?
Wasn't it like the Johnson and Johnson's heir or something, heiress or something like that?
Yes.
That's her boyfriend.
That was a
No, a
TikTok
girl. She was
thing.
dating a girl.
She was
Died.
dating a girl who was
Yeah.
really loaded.
Because that they were saying that it had to do with like Illuminati comes for your people you love.
Wow, we
They came
really,
for-
they do. as they do.
They came for Kanye's mom.
Yeah.
They
Wait, I
came
don't
for
think we should say
Jay-Z's
this on the
like
pod,
brother.
no? Yeah.
What? Like
I don't
we're
know
exposing the
what.
Illuminati. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna cut this out.
Yeah.
She goes.
We're the
"They're
first
coming
people
for
to ever talk about the Illuminati on a fucking podcast before. Are you kidding me?
That's the one thing she gets nervous about.
Yeah, literally. She's like, shit, but
I know, literally.
I think he's gonna grow from having a podcast with you.
What do you mean? Oh,
You're
oh,
gonna
as,
open his
spiritual?
as a
brain.
man, I think I'm gonna help him.
You're gonna grow
more
as
of
a
him.
man.
all right,
to-
great.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
gonna
know
be
this was
hot.
like a therapy session.
No, but we should get hot girls on.
Yeah, I have. Trust me, I have him.
You only
do?
are inviting hot girls.
The
on.
only hot girls, only like 9s.
Oh yeah, that's why we fuck with each other. Just only hot girl. We're superficial fucking.
He slid into my
assholes.
DMs. That's
Oh,
how we know each other.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
But he was cute. He wasn't hitting on. He was just like, hi, bestie.
yeah. I wanted to
Yeah.
like set the tone.
Yeah, that I was ugly.
Yeah,
He jokingly hit on me.
I did.
How
That
was
was very
it?
I was
funny.
so used to just hitting on people
Uh-huh.
that like it was just like the way I speak, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry.
Well, we were just gonna hang out. This is actually very funny.
Yeah.
And I want to have fun during text.
Yeah.
I'm funny. I'm chatting. I'm
Right,
telling-
that's
I'm-
the
We're
vibe.
calling each other
Yeah.
pet names. Like I'm like, hi babe, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's
Right.
the thing. And I don't like talk about being married. It's not like my brand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he made like a joke about hitting on me, and I was like, oh shit, I definitely wasn't acting. Like I had to tell him I'm married.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I said I have a whole husband.
right.
And then he's like, I wasn't hitting on you, and I was like, but
You're like, but you would though.
that was a straight.
You're like,
I
wait,
was
why
like-
not? You're like, why weren't
But
you?
then I felt bad. I was like, if you thought I was single and you just wanted to hit it, like I'm sorry, like you can like hang out with another girl. And he's like,
Oh,
no,
no,
I like
no,
your
no.
comedy, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, wait, do you remember what he said?
Oh, yeah, I do.
What'd
What
you
was
say?
it?
I said something about getting in her pants.
Yeah, like it was like
Oh.
fully.
Yeah. It wasn't even like, hey, I think you're beautiful. But it was in a different context.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know the
were
context
joking
right
about
now, but I was
something.
like something like we were joking about something, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, then come, I'll show you my pet snake so I can get in your pants. I don't know, like something really
Do you
stupid.
have a pet snake?
No, I didn't. I don't know
Oh.
why that just came through.
Is that what you call your dick?
No, that sounded like that. But yeah,
Interesting.
So yeah, sometimes you could just
But
not
you rolled with the
sexualize
punch.
women all the time.
I know. It's literally all I do.
Talk about his dick.
No, she said sexualize women all the time.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel like I never know what he's thinking because he's kind of like autistic.
Yeah.
You know?
But also, like I'm talking to a
horny.
comedian. Sometimes I feel like I can just say
You can say
anything.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the way I felt.
But
But
then
then,
there's
she
nothing
had to
behind-
say something because then
it would be weird if I did.
it would be weird if you didn't. Yes.
If you imagine you just
So we
never
dealt
responded.
with it quite maturely.
And you
Yes.
guys had never met in person before then?
No, but I've been
No.
I'm a weird fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. I got it.
Oh, no, we did.
At Betches,
Betches.
like 7 years
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
We go back.
And we had mutual friends. Like I knew you knew Karen, and I manifested it. I was like, I'm gonna meet Vinny, and we're
Karen.
gonna like get along.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't meant to
Yeah.
be.
That's how I felt too. Like, you know,
Because I followed you for a while.
yes, but I always, you ever like know someone, like you don't, like you see them online, you're like,
Yeah.
I would be friends with
Yes.
this person.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
You know, so my best friend is Paige DeSorbo.
Yes, from your
So-
with your podcast.
Yeah, so we're
Shout
like
out
the
to
two
your
Italian girls.
podcast,
Shout out
Giggly Squad.
So we always joke about how she's you and I'm Polly.
Oh, right.
And then there is another life where like Polly and I get married and she and you get married.
Yes. I
You
told
would
you I
like
DM'd
her.
her once about like something random about like she was posting from a building in Williamsburg, and I was like, "Do you live here? Because I'm looking at an apartment here." And I'm like, "Do you like it?" That's literally what I DM'd her for. I'm like, I know this is super random,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you ever moved into somewhere
Yeah.
and you really want to know.
It was
what-
real estate talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real estate talk. Yeah.
It was New York City real
Yeah,
estate
she's
talk.
like, yeah, I really
You
love
like
it.
it in a
But I
sexual
get what
way.
you're saying about the Pauly and Vinny.
Or
thing.
like whatever. We didn't decide who was who. Like we didn't pick guys, but we knew that
right,
like
or
a
maybe
double
the
date would
opposites would attract.
Exactly. Because
You know what's so funny?
Scorpios.
Pauly's mom
Yeah.
and my mom,
Love each other.
shut up, are the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like I'm like Pauly's mom is just like me, and my mom is like the big hair and like the like has a big presence like Pauly, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, are you guys still besties?
Yeah, for sure. He lives in Vegas, so
Yeah.
but we talk every day, and
Aw.
Is he
Yeah.
gonna marry the girl that you were talking about?
I don't know. He's been with her for a while.
Mm-hmm.
She lives there and everything. So
Oh wow.
Wrap
Well,
it up?
that was good. Look at us. We learned a
yeah,
lot.
that was amazing. We talked about a lot.
That was so much fun.
So Hannah, I'm gonna get in your pants. But Hannah Berner, right?
Thank you so much for having me.
Hannah Berner, thank you for being one of our first guests.
I appreciate it. That was silly
Giggly
as fuck.
Squad, Burner
Squad,
Phone.
Yeah, Burner Phone.
Yeah.
Check out my pods.
I don't know if anyone's gonna listen to this yet,
Neither do I. That's why
but
I'm
there's
not
a
really
chance that like a
promoting.
billion people
It's either or.
So
honestly.
thank you. So I just wanted to
No, I
plug your shit.
appreciate it, and I'm excited to see
And what's
where
the-
this pod goes.
And what's the street walking shit?
Oh yeah, well on TikTok, follow me on
Oh,
TikTok. Is
follow
where
her
I
on
post
TikTok.
all my shit.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Thank
The
you.
street
And
walking?
Vinny's
She's-
the streetwalkers, and Vinny's about to be on it.
Yeah, I'm scared.
So follow me on.
I'm scared to
I'm gonna
death.
interview him.
I'm not scared
wow,
of
this
you.
The stand.
You should be.
I'm scared of me.
I am too.
Because if she says something,
No, I'll edit it. I'll make you
okay.
look good.
Because like I have no filter.
Definitely,
Amen.
there's some guys who answer a question. I'm like, you'd be canceled if I posted that online.
Literally, yes, exactly.
But no, you'll be great.
All right. Any last words?
Any
No one
thoughts on-
cares.
on
Anyway, no, I'm
politics?
kidding.
You know,
Fuck you.
fuck Obama. No,
Fuck
I'm
you.
kidding.
Fuck that stupid fucking
fuck that
movie.
stupid fucking
Fucking leave the world
that he made me
behind.
fucking watch.
Fucking yeah. Fuck that. All right.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.